Hello everyone, and welcome to the end of year video of 2023. This was going to be a recap video, but unfortunately what happened was during the editing process, it seems like the video just randomly decided to do whatever it wanted during processing. So of course there are bits in there that even though I double checked them, were just weirdly trimmed and looked terrible. I didn't want it to reflect badly. So instead, I'm just doing this thank you video. I'm going to speak for just a little bit about my feelings about the progress of the project and everyone that I've met and just about everything. So, what happened? We started the year off very slowly, and what I was doing was animating stuff still. I was animating the True Lab at that time, and the idea was originally that I was going to take a lot of models that weren't mine and use them all in conjunction with each other and just use this project as a way to practice more animation because I've never been that good at animation. But this project has quickly turned into something a lot more than that, just because of everybody else's enthusiasm and with my own passion for trying to make this look the best it can. And I think this really kicked off about halfway through the year. This is when I met RevTrosty, when I got involved with the Undernet, and when I started meeting more people on VRchat. And honestly, it's been fun ever since. It's been fun and very lucky and full of laughs. Um, Honestly, I really have enjoyed meeting each and every one of you that are either fans or members of the community or have been part of the casting crew. Honestly, it's been very, very fun and very nice to meet all of you. I I think a lot of you have rubbed off on me in good ways. In that originally I was just going to throw this animation out there and just see what people thought, but a lot of you have spurred me on to put extra work in, and that's where the visual overhauls came from. Especially when I did Heartland and wanted to go as far in detail as I could with it, and then ended up going absolutely nuts. And that's been one of the high points this year has been the Hotland incident. Despite me driving Asteroid, Maze, Cobalt, and Memes Crazy, and Josh. Can't forget Josh. So after the Heartland incident, then everything has to meet that in terms of quality. I've mentioned this before. And the second biggest high point was definitely releasing the Ruins and the New Home update. And all of the events surrounding these, whether it be small meetups or the actual events themselves showing off all of the stuff, is it's fantastic. I absolutely really enjoy watching the videos back and seeing everybody's reactions. Um, it's just nice to see that the work is appreciated and that people enjoy it because ultimately, as I've said before, this project isn't about clout, it isn't about fame. I just the game really touched me on a very emotional level when I was at one of my lowest points, and I wanted to give back to the community that enjoy that game, to show off my appreciation for the game and to give back to people so they can enjoy it in another way. And that's ultimately what I'm setting out to achieve with this project is to show off my appreciation for the game for what it did for me, helping me out of one of my worst situations ever, and also making a lot of people happy in the process. Um, I've talked to a lot of people about different things to do with that, and also to do with other parts of the storyline, which I'm yet to go over. which will be fleshed out a little bit more as we go on, because obviously the player is a very important character in Immersiontale, which is what makes it an AU, because there are no other real sort of like things that I can think of that flesh out the player in such a way, apart from maybe Underplayer. But yeah, going into everything else this year, it's been fun putting in this much effort and seeing people's responses. It's been so funny watching people just say like, "Dude, why are you putting in this much effort? Why even bother?" And it's like, it's because I enjoy it that much. I really do enjoy it that much. And every time I put a smile on somebody's face, I enjoy that as well. So, it's been fantastic hanging out with all of you. I know I drive a lot of you crazy just with some of my antics, and to be honest, I do kind of exaggerate that a lot just for the sake of it. But again, I can't help it. I like making people happy and laugh, and I like the reactions I get. They all sound really funny, and it all helps in the long run, having a fun and crazy bunch of people to hang out with and work with is always fun and beneficial to me because it keeps me happy while I'm doing my work. So 2023 has been fun. I've met a lot of nice people, and we got incredibly lucky with all the work that we've got done so far. We're roughly about 45% of the way through the voice lines being done, of which I need to check up on those in the new year. Um, Waterfall is currently about halfway done, which is very nice because I can't wait for that update. I just need to continuously improve certain sections and make it work as best as it can. And currently, at the point of making this recap video, we're up to the bit where the marsh is. So it's the marsh, and then Undyne's large chase, then going into the area with the memory statue, and then it's literally the forest where Temmie is, and then the final chase and fight with Undyne before Heartland. And then the good thing about all of this is that once that's done, we can connect it to Hotland, have Hotland done, and then get the core done. And then that's it. Most, if not all, of the areas in the game should be done then. And then I can just sit back and wait for the voice lines so that I can then animate everything. And then we can slowly release things. So I'm really excited for 2024, looking forwards. Hopefully, it's not going to be slow progress. I don't want it to be slow progress, but I can't really force anybody to go full speed either with everybody living different lives and doing different things. Um, but yeah, just to reiterate again, it's honestly been really nice meeting all of you. For everyone that watches this, even if you're not a member of the cast, if you're not a member of the people that I talk to in the Undernet, if you're literally just people that view the video, even if you are, it's nice to meet you. It's nice to get your support in the comments sections. It's nice to see people cheering us all on as we try and do what I think, from what I've been told, is one of the biggest projects the Undertale community has ever attempted. So, yeah, it's it's kind of crazy when I think about everything that's happened this year and how much fun it's been. But again, I wouldn't trade this feeling right now for anything because I've just had so much fun and I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying working with everybody and talking to everybody and getting everybody's opinions and ideas on things and then implementing those and also trying to match all of the artwork that I've seen online because there's so much of it. There's so much of it. And I only hope that next year we get just as lucky in terms of like if we need any more assets, if anything else happens, along the way, that we can continue this pace. Because honestly, I want this done if possible for the 9th anniversary, if not the 10th at the latest. So yeah, 9th, if I am being honest with you. Anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed. I'm sorry this wasn't sort of a traditional recap. Again, that was my fault with the editing. Something just went wrong and I don't know what it was. But I hope you've enjoyed your Christmas. I hope you have a good new year, and I shall see you in the future. So until then, Bye.